Hi everyone. So I get some questions from some friends who actually don't know Mandarin, but however, they are quite interested on the LiberLive and they have some concern on based on what I've shared earlier on my different video that the interface are mainly in Mandarin. So I'll just want to take this opportunity to create a video to show you guys how this application actually look like. So well, when you buy it, of course, you give it a link to install the software. So these are quite default things. I'm not going to go into that. But when you click on it, so this is how the interface actually will open. The first interface will actually show this screen. Now I have the LiberLive actually turned on automatically, so it can actually detect my LiberLive over here. So now, on this interface, basically, there are a couple of things that you could do. So over here, it basically say that it actually connected to my LiberLive, and if you click on this screen, it basically shows you that this is the first one. Is actually tell you that the speaker volume, the bass volume. This is a bass volume, and the third one is basically show that in within 20 minutes, if you don't use your LiberLive, it will automatically shut down. Over here is where it shows that the when you switch on the LiberLive, whether it will actually have the signature sound to show to turn it on, right? And this part is basically to mention about the LED screen color. So you can actually put it to either all white colors over here now, right? Or you can make it to rainbow colors over here. And over here is basically you can configure the lightness, whether you want to be light. This is on the left hand side is light. The lights is actually lighter, and this is basically stronger, right? So this is basically this interface to actually configure your LiberLive guitar. All right. Back over here, this basically is basically talk about the keynote. So I'm actually setting it to C, right? These are the BPM over here, so it's actually 65. It all depends on the songs that the last song you play. So it has it actually memory put in. These are all how you configure your LiberLive. So by default, you basically means that so C note, right? Regardless whether the top part, the bottom part, the middle part, or the bottom part is all C, right? So right, same thing. This is D. The interesting thing is that actually detect I'm keying that. However, on the right hand side here, you can actually pre-configure if you want to go it to slightly lower. Now, if you look at here now, when I start pressing my guitar, it actually will show me the note, the pad that I'm actually touching now. So it's all actually directly connected over here, right? So it all depends on if you're beginners, you're put into here, and here you can basically pre-configure, and you can actually configure whatever what you want. Okay. So these are all the stroke, right? So we basically can configure stroke, but if you are using the song directly from the database, right? Any song that you select, right? So whoever composes the songs upload to the database, we have all these things pre-configured. All you need to do is we just need to use it according to what they've configured. However, of course, you can also come and actually change it by yourself. It's quite easy. So you can just simply pick any, and then you can start playing. Right, and you'll be able to know that it all sounds different. Right. Okay. So you can do all kind of configuration over here, and all this basically, although you can't understand Mandarin, so I still think that you'll be able to actually pre-configure that easily. Right. So likewise, over here, this is a second stroke. You can configure, and these are the bass. Right. What kind of the first bass you can select, and the second bass you could select. All right. All right. So those are basically on the first main page over here. Right. Here you can actually pre-save some of your settings, and or you can actually make use of some of the default settings that come together by the the manufacturing itself, right? So again, you can just play around with that easily, right? Okay, there's nothing much over here. Here, basically, they will showcase all the new, latest news. Right, again, this is all in Mandarin. So, right. So I think back in April, they actually opened up the database that actually allowed the members to actually upload their um, music score, right? And then you'll be able to actually search the music score and then play whatever music score that prepared by others people, right? So over here, which in me though is where it showcase all the songs over here. So on this part over here, sorry, on this part over here is basically all the new songs, right? So it basically lists out all the news uploaded songs, right, by LiberLive itself, right? Again, a majority of songs are all in Mandarins. Okay, so here basically you show that all the songs, sorry, that basically uploaded by them. Over here is actually default, and this is basically the most popular songs, right? So these are on the right side, popular songs, right? So on this tab over here is basically all the songs in Mandarin, and this tab here is all the song in Cantonese, and this tab here is all the foreign language songs. So you can get English songs, you can get some Korean song, and also one Indonesian, some Malay songs over there, right? So those are all the songs over here, right? So you can select. The difference actually is that I notice is all these songs are primarily uploaded by the China local users. So the way that they structures the songs, the arrangement is not so, I would say, user friendly. I mean, for us, or at least to me, right? So let me put it. Let me just try to show it to you now. In this songs over here, basically, I can see that it's properly arranged. Oops. Sorry, I think I just pressed something wrong. Right. So you can see that it's actually quite easy to play. Right. Right. I mean, these words might sound a little bit alien to you guys, right? But it's quite easy for me. I mean, with both bilingual background. So I mean, it's easier for me to read. It's like 91出现你，一双迷人的眼睛。Right. So it's quite easy to read, right? I mean, so I found that when I start to play some Mandarin English songs, right, it's not so easy. So let me just simply pick one song. Okay, okay, let's choose this one. Right. You can see here, these songs are slightly better, to be honest. I mean, the way that arranged is slightly better, right? But some other songs, the arrangement is a little bit difficult to see. It's like this one is like I love you, say you together, baby, you and me. Right. So it's a bit easier to see, but however, there are certain songs that is a little bit difficult to see. It's like the way that arrange it. But this is okay. Trying to pick one songs that it looks horrible. So I mean, this is still okay. Somehow, if you start going through some of these songs and you start to realize that some songs, the way that they arrange it is not so nice, and so on, right? So, but I just can't find it for some reasons. Sometimes it's, so anyway, right? So this is interface again, right? So again here is actually default. When you set default, is basically the latest songs to the older songs that put in, and these are all the popular songs. This on this tab basically they have video to showcase you how you can operate your LiberLive. Of course, is most of them are all in Mandarin as well. Over here is basically their videos to show you how to play and sing the songs, right? So there you go. Sing over here. So click on here, right? So again, you can get all these things from YouTube as well, but you can also uh, look at the videos and see how you're able to learn and play the songs and how to sing, right? And then you'll be able to sing for myself. And if you click on here, what it does is it actually bring you to the songs, right? And then you can start to play the songs over here, right? We'll go back to here. This part is where you are able to upload your own music sheet up. But however, to do this, you will have to actually log on. And this is where the challenge we have, all right? So if you hit on here and say that you want to log on, right? At this point of time, you see from here, they only support the local domestic China mobile numbers, right? Even if I try to use my WeChat, right, accounts to access, it still pop back into here and it need me to put in my China mobile number, right? So this is the current limitations. I tried to talk to the customer service, I think yesterday again, right? And I've asked them any plan of them to open up the registration to the users outside of China at this point of time. The same answer they gave me to me is that at this point of time, they are not opening these things to the users outside of domestic China, right? So I do highlight it to them that they need to look into this. Main reason is because at the end of the day is right, the community is where that you can actually you open the features to allow the users to upload the each individual music sheet to up. However, you're currently only depending on your domestic China users to contribute to the database, right? So if you could actually open it up, then the whole world who are actually using the products can actually upload the database. It's going to make the whole experience more enjoyable, I would say, right? So, and over here is where you can start to search for some songs over here. So for example, if I type love over here, right, so it would then start to list out all the songs that is actually uploaded, right, by uh the LiberLive itself. So over here, these are all the standard official music score prepared by the LiberLive. Anything below here, you can see here is basically the external users. They actually upload the music sheet up, right? So if I just simply click on this one, so these are basically music score upload by external users. So you'll be able when they upload, they share, and we can also start to play with these songs as well. So, right. So I mean, at this point of time, I guess is that they are depending on whoever have a China mobile number, because to do, only with that you'll be able to have accounts, and only with that you'll be able to upload. All right, and without able to associate our accounts, all right, with those China mobile numbers, the one of the greatest disadvantage at this point of time I seen is that, for example, if let's say I like this song's Lover by Taylor Swift, right? I can't actually save it. In order for me to save it, right, the only way I could do that is that you need to actually save this information into my profile, which I don't have any profile at this point of time, because I'm using it without any user accounts, right? So I can't log on. So if I can't log on, they will not be able to store all this history and so on into the profiles, right? So this actually annoy me. And if LiberLive currently, if you're looking at my video, I would highly recommend to look into open up the registration for email, right? Or even to other phone numbers, right? So pretty much, yeah, this is how the interface look like and how we use it, right? If you still want to get more information, or if you need me to do more clarifications, let me know. I'm happy to do that. All right. Stay tuned, and I hope you all enjoy the LiberLife. Cheers.